Right, long day at the IPL auction, and among the many things that happened, I've picked 4 that stood out for me at the auction. The first was England are now here at the IPL, and it's about time. For too long, people in England have looked down on the IPL. They've said nasty things about the IPL, but the players have spoken. And since Andrew Strauss has come in as head of ECB, he's actually encouraged the players to come and play here. So this is the definitive coming of England. The 2 most expensive players, Ben Stokes, 14.5 crores, Timmel Mills, 12 crores. But there are others as well. Owen Morgan gets a side again, even though he's not available for a major part of it all. Joss Butler was already there, Chris Jordan, Jason Roy, Chris Wokes. So there's a lot of England players who finally started to come in, and that is good news, because I think England are a very good limited over side. So that was number 1. The second, to me, may actually turn out to be a sidelight of the IPL eventually, but is the coming of Afghanistan. I've watched MOHAMMAD NABI for a long time. I've been very impressed with Nabi as a cricketer. He's a brave cricketer, does all the difficult things in the game. And the first time I saw Rashid Khan bowl in the World Cup, I thought, wow, this kid can bowl too. So MOHAMMAD NABI comes in and Rashid Khan comes in, and all of a sudden there's an Afghan look to the IPL. But what a story! To come from where they were, to be worthy enough to be in the exhibition of the world's finest players is wonderful. So to me, that was another big story. The third was a near rags to riches story of virtually unknown Indian cricketers. T. Natarajan, he says he would have been a coolie if he hadn't come here. I'm not demeaning another profession. I'm just saying that this has opened doors for him somewhere else. Mohammad Siraj of Hyderabad comes from an economically disadvantaged family as well. He gets a 2.5 crore contract. There's Krishnappa Gautam from Karnataka. And what this is telling us is that people are watching the Tamil Nadu Premier League. People are watching the Karnataka Premier League. And surely this is a big, big sign for all the states to conduct their own little tournaments. Players might get 50,000, 1 lakh, 2 lakhs to play in the tournament, but that is a passport to try and get something big. So that was a third thing that came out of this year's IPL for me, that the scouts are watching these little tournaments. If there's something different about you, then you're going to get picked. The fourth is the people who weren't picked. And there was no sympathy, there was no emotion, there's nothing of that sort with the franchises. Does Irfan Pathan fit in? No, it doesn't. Has Irfan Pathan been a wonderful player? Yes, in the past. Today, is he ready? I don't want him. I'm not sure I agree with that, but that is what the franchises have said. Is ISHANT Sharma good enough to play T20 cricket? Is Cheteshwar Pujara good enough to play T20 cricket? I think so, but the franchises said no. They're wonderful players, they've done well for India over the years, but they don't fit into our side, and that's a big call indeed. So these are the 4 things that stood out for me at this year's IPL. You look down the final squads, and the top 11, well, they look almost all right. So I'll just leave you with one tip. Forget the 27 players and 26 and 25 players that have been picked. Pick the top 15, 16 and ask yourself which team is most likely to do it. We'll do that one other day.